Hi guys. Hey, I am back from Peru. I was on an ayahuasca retreat in the middle of the Amazon jungle, and it was an incredible experience. More about that in a second. But I first wanted to start out by telling you how much it meant to me and Bill that you guys pretty much put your lives on hold for 5 straight days for us to all be together as a family. We haven't all been together like that in at least 5 years, probably longer. And reconnecting with you guys and just making memories was an incredible gift. And Bill and I both feel so incredibly blessed. And I want to thank you for your part in that. And everything that you did to make it such a special celebration. It just warms my heart more than you know. And I also want to tell you too, while I was in the retreat, we had ceremonies where we ingested ayahuasca, which is a plant-based medicine that gives you psychedelic experience. And within about 90 seconds of taking the medicine, I was shot out of my body. I was in another dimension, and I was no longer tethered to anything that I knew in this world. And I have to say, overall, it was the most profound experience of my entire life. I found out a lot about myself, and I can now see where a lot of my dysfunction comes from, and I think I made a lot of progress. But the most important thing I want to let you know, I'm going to try to get through this without crying, was that there were times that it was very scary and very unsettling. I couldn't distinguish between what was real and what wasn't. And they encouraged me to just focus on my breath to ground myself, which worked for a little while. But I was still having, I don't know, I would say panic attacks, but I was scared. And at that point, they suggested, well, just think about what is important to you. And immediately that picture of us Friday night for Bill's birthday, that group picture popped up in my head, and I immediately calmed down. And I was alternating between that picture and the one that we took when we saw Grant and Jake and Nicole. And I just want to thank you guys, because you helped get me through it. And the biggest breakthrough I had was that I am worthy. I'm worthy of love and of attention and affection, and I'm worthy of all the good things in my life. And having you guys there to focus on, it got me through it. And it was the most profound and amazing experience of my life. Joey, I could hardly get rid of the picture that I've had in my head of you as a kid, as a teenager, and how goofy you and Grant were. And then being in Kansas City and seeing your life now as an adult, I couldn't be more proud. You're such a good person, and you're in such a good place. And I want you to know, I'm just so proud. And Zoe, the time that we spent together, I already loved you, but I really am madly in love with you now. And I know that you bring out the best in Joey, and that you have just such a sweet and gentle and loving soul. And I'm just so blessed that we got to spend that time and got to have many conversations that I'll never forget. So I just wanted to say thank you to you guys, and for being my family, and just let you know that I love you more than anything in the world. And you were there with me when the times were really tough. So that's the point of this video is just to say thank you. Thank you for being there with me. Thank you for the unconditional love that you've shown me, because until that night, I think I've spent my whole life not being worthy, not feeling worthy, and now I do. And so I just wanted to tell you how wonderful it was to have you there, and thank you for being a part of that really, really special week. And I can't wait for Mexico. We're gonna have a fantastic time, having been with everybody and all the fun we had. Like, this trip is even more exciting to me. So thank you. I love you. And if you want to know anything else, or you want to know anything else about what I experienced in ayahuasca, I'm happy to share, but it would probably take a long time. So that's all for now. Duffy, he wants his ball. So I'll sign off and just let you know I'm sending you virtual hugs and kisses across the states into your home, and that you'll always be in my heart.